Isaiah 24 describes a worldwide catastrophe, where God's judgment is poured out on the earth, bringing devastation and destruction. The chapter begins with a description of the earth's desolation, where cities are laid waste, and people are scattered. Verses 1-3. The prophet emphasizes that this judgment is comprehensive, affecting all people and nations, regardless of their social status or position. Verses 2-3. The chapter highlights the reasons for this judgment, which include sin, disobedience, and the breaking of God's covenant. Verses 5-6. The earth's inhabitants are described as being guilty of defiling and polluting the land, leading to God's wrath being poured out upon them. Verse 5. Despite the widespread destruction, the prophet declares that God's people can find hope and comfort in his sovereignty and ultimate restoration. Verses 14-16. The chapter notes that a remnant will praise God, even in the midst of judgment, and that God's majesty will be celebrated in the city of God. Verses 14-15. The chapter concludes with a description of God's ultimate triumph and restoration, where he will reign on Mount Zion and in Jerusalem, and his elders will glorify him. Verse 23. This vision of restoration provides hope and encouragement for God's people, reminding them that despite the devastation of judgment, God's ultimate plan is to redeem and restore his creation. Lessons for us today include: 1. God's judgment is comprehensive and affects all people and nations. 2. Sin and disobedience led to devastation and ruin. 3. God's people can trust in his sovereignty and justice, even in the midst of judgment. 4. Ultimate restoration and redemption are promised, providing hope for the future. 5. Even in judgment, God preserves a remnant who will praise and worship him. Join us each evening as we continue our journey through the scriptures, exploring more biblical insights and lessons for our lives.